Welcome to Lone Star Conference Basketball Media Days. Hilltoppers basketball is just over 2 weeks away. Hanging with head coach JJ Reel, JP, and Ainsley Tennell. Good to see you both.
You too.
First, we'll start with Coach. I want to ask you about the significance of the 50th season of St. Edward's women's basketball coming up. What does this mean to you and to the athletic department?
I mean, I think what a great time to be celebrating your 50th anniversary of women's basketball at a time when women's sports are at an absolute, the pinnacle. So much excitement and energy specifically around women's basketball at the collegiate level, at the national level. And so to be able to bring a spotlight to our little slice of history here at St. Edward's, it's a great time. I think if you look back on the 50 years, it speaks volumes about, who we were and where we've come. And again, I as is a theme with me, I just continue to be grateful and humbled that I get to lead this program.
And we're grateful to have you back for another season. And speaking of returners, this team brings back 4 of 5 starters. What can that core learn from last year and build on going into this season?
Yeah, I think this team, the 6 returners, we started working the first week in April, and we have not stopped. They have been phenomenal about the work and the intentional, disciplined aspect of their work, and not just them, but with the incoming kids throughout the summer. And we've really started building in April for this. And so just really, really pleased with them and I don't know the right word we want to use, maybe the buy-in, how invested they've been in who we are and what we're trying to do. And more than anything, just really excited to get them out on the floor and get to live it out. It's April to the start of November. That's a long time to just be talking and working. And so mostly I'm just ready to get out of their way and let them go play.
And a lot of new talent to work with. What can you say about the newcomers in the program?
Yeah, I think we'll go back to the returners. The returners did a great job. I mean, this was not just 8 people that we just brought in whimsically. We spent a lot of time and a lot of effort went into who came in and who joined our circle, and they meshed really well right off the bat with the 6 returners. And May through August, these guys worked really hard. We were spread out across the country from Texas to Pennsylvania to California, and man, they worked really hard at their relationships, at getting to know each other, at holding each other accountable from afar. And I think when they got here in August, you could really see that. There was no getting to know each other. If you were with us on August 20th when they all got here, it was like we'd been together for months. And so they really meshed in, which meant that we could really hit the ground running when we started off season or preseason, whatever you want to call it. And again, just really excited about the whole group, about what our sisterhood is about, who we are, what we represent, and where we're going, and ready to watch them get going on November 1st.
Ainsley, going into your 4th and final season here, what emotions do you have going into the season?
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to end with this group of people and the relationships that we've formed. These are for sure going to be my best friends for a really long time.
And JP, a talented freshman season, full of ups and downs, all conference, leading the team in minutes, assists, and scoring. What were you looking in this offseason to take the next step?
This offseason, I was working on getting my shot consistent, just getting my footwork and my basketball IQ consistent. And also we were working on our relationships with each other, no matter where we were, because I know we had a few people in different time zones. So we were just trying to work on staying together.
Ainsley, coming into this season, after your first season as a full-time starter last year, which you had a really strong end of the season, but something I noticed with your demeanor on the court, whether your shots are falling, it's impossible to tell how the game's going based on your body language. How important is it for your game to stay level-headed throughout the course of a long season?
Just knowing that the season's long and there's a lot of ups and downs through it, but having a great group of people next to me that always feed me with positive and things that just help me keep going, that if my shot doesn't fall, I know I got the next one, or I'll keep shooting, and they'll make sure that I have that in the back of my head, so I have the confidence.
You know, on topic of personalities, JP, you bring the infectious personality, the singing, the dancing. How important is it to take your personality off the court and incorporate it to the team and into the game?
Well, my game and my personality go hand in hand. So if my game is off, then that must mean like something's wrong. But I always try to stay positive, especially from my teammates, because I know they always got my back.
Ainsley, both JP and JJ said, put emphasis on relationships. We saw you and Micah's front court relationship flourish on the stat sheet and a lot of chemistry on the court. What's your relationship been like with her, and how have you developed that in the offseason?
Mike and I worked a lot in practice with just like reading off each other and just playing together, and JP has a big part into that also with how JP moves the ball, and then we just kind of play off each other. And we trust each other also, which is a huge aspect, and that goes back to our relationships.
And again, on the topic of relationships, JP, what's the atmosphere in this locker room right now?
Our locker room's always energetic and lively. There's never been any conflict. It's always just fun to be in there.
And this is for both of you guys. 3 long road trips in November to Canada, Utah, and Colorado. How big do you think this road trips will be for the team's chemistry in the long haul? We can start with you, Ainsley.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Failing as a host.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's more time we get to spend together, more time we get to grow our relationships and have fun and make memories. But also, we're there to do a job, and that's to play. But I feel like with how our relationships are, we're going to do a really good job. And it's exciting. We get to go travel, but we also get to be together. We get to play the game we love.
I agree. I would say these road trips are going to help us build our bond on and off the court because we are going to be with each other for a while. So it's going to be really fun.
And this team has a reputation for having the best road trips, whether in Colorado, you guys had a chance to meet Steph Curry and the Warriors. Is there anything you guys are looking for on these upcoming road trips?
I'll just say making memories, just spending time together and just enjoying every moment we can together. With it being my last year, I just want to be present and enjoy everything I can with everyone.
I agree. I'll say making memories with everybody.
Well, Coach, maybe you got some surprises up your sleeve. The Hilltoppers will get their 24-25 campaign started in just over 2 weeks in Canada against Simon Fraser. You can catch the Hilltoppers all season long on GoHilltoppers.com and Flow Sports.